friends, welcome to Daily Current Affairs program brought to you by Ekam IAS, and the news items listed for the day includes Reciprocal Logistic Support, Quarterly Employment Survey, Project Unnati, U-DISE, Adarsh Monuments or your Adarsh Smarak schemes. The first news, that is Reciprocal Logistic Support. Recently, French President Emmanuel Macron visited India and we have signed as many as 14 agreements in various strategic areas like defense, nuclear energy, environment, urban development, etc. And of these 14 agreements signed, the key agreement was on reciprocal logistic support between the armed forces of India and France. Now, how important this project is, it is reflected in Prime Minister Modi's description, who called it a golden step, because this agreement has enhanced or given major boost to India's strategic engagement with France. So, as per this agreement, as the title of the agreement suggests, the support is reciprocal, which means both parties can use each other's military facility, as in receiving your logistic support, supplies and services from each other. Now, when can this support be given or taken? Exclusively when they are authorized ports, port visits by either countries, joint military exercises, when there is need for humanitarian assistance and disaster relief efforts. Now, since we made mention of the military exercise, please note some of the important military exercise that we have conducted with France. One is your Varuna naval exercise last year, and Shakti army exercise. Now, there is another edition of Varuna naval exercise that is coming up, and sometime back, that is in the year 2016, we have had a similar logistic pact with US by the term LEMOA, that is Logistic Exchange Memorandum of Agreement, which facilitated similar arrangements. Now, please avoid confusion. India has signed the LEMOA pact with US and the reciprocal logistic support with France. The second news for the day, that is quarterly employment survey. Now, this is a news because results of the quarterly employment survey has been published, and it states that there is an increase of 2.5% as compared to last year. So, now this survey is conducted by the Labour Bureau, which is an attached office of the Ministry of Labour and Employment. Now, the objective of this survey is to make an assessment through which it intends to track the changing trend in employment scenario by enterprises. But what is important here is this survey specifically covers only 8 sectors of the economy, mainly your non-farm industrial economy. So, another criteria is that the survey, this survey is only organized sector, that is which employs 10 or more workers. The sectors include manufacturing, construction, trade, transportation, education, health, accommodation, restaurants, IT, etc. And the 6th economic census was used as the sampling frame for your qualitative employment survey. We move on to Project Unnati. Now, this is a news because Ministry of Shipping have updated the progress made under this project, that is Project Unnati. It was launched in the year 2014. The main idea behind this project is to enhance the functioning of the 12 major ports of the country. How? By improving performances in 2 key areas, that is your operational and financial. So, under this project, a comprehensive study will be conducted, which will try to identify areas where there are gaps, what needs to be corrected, and accordingly they will be coming up with a plan or solution. So, the basic purpose behind this is to increase the efficiency of this 12 major ports, such that these 12 ports will match the standards of private Indian ports as well as those of international ports. Now, for your prelims, remember the name and basic objectives of the project and try to locate in the map where these 12 major ports are located. The next news is U-DISE. This is in news because the Minister of State for Human Resource Development has informed Rajya Sabha that a national level student-wise database is under preparation through U-DISE. Now, what is U-DISE? It stands for Unified District Information System for Education. So, U-DISE basically is the database of all official data related to school education in the country. Now, education management information system of both elementary and secondary level are combined to establish this U-DISE. We know of the major government funded education related programs like the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan and the Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan. And for programs like this, it is the U-DISE which acts as the primary information source which is used for educational planning and assessing the progress of the education sector in India. Now, talking about data collection, U-DISE takes school as the unit, and for data dissemination, district is taken as the unit. And from the year 2016, individual child-wise data is also being considered. Now, that is all about U-DISE. We also have a national level student database, which is an integral component of U-DISE, and the objective of this national level student database is to track all the students throughout their school cycle. And for this purpose, child-wise data with Aadhaar is collected. Each student would be given a system generated student ID, which would lead to the creation of a national level student-wise database. And this database would provide full details of the school going students from your 1st standard to 12th standard. We move on to the final news for the day, Adarsh Monuments, also known as Adarsh Smarak scheme. Now, this is in news because the government has approved upgradation of 100 Adarsh monuments. Now, the scheme is run by the Archaeological Survey of India, which comes under the Ministry of Culture. These monuments are selected so as to upgrade the basic tourist amenities. So, basically this is to enhance and enrich your tourist experiences by providing tourists the basic necessary facilities like your washroom, drinking water, audio-visual center, etc. Also, the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is also incorporated at these monuments, thereby ensuring that there is hygiene and cleanliness component also. So, that is all for the day. Thank you for watching.